before you set one foot on the Star Princess, there are 10 mistakes you need to avoid.
If it's your first time on Princess, and specifically your first time on the Star Princess, this could make or break your cruise.
Monkey love, oh monkey love, travel. Pack your bags, let's hit the gravel.
Hi, we're Jason and Becca, the faces behind Monkey Love Travel.
Helping you cruise smarter, laugh louder, and travel happier. And today we're discussing the 10 mistakes you want to avoid before your first Star Princess cruise. So, number one, at least 90 days before your cruise, you're going to want to know, had made your decision on whether you want to do the Princess Plus package or the Princess Premier package, if you want either one of them at all.
If you number two, if you decide to do specialty dining and pre-purchase, book as soon as possible, preferably at the 90-day mark.
And let me add one little pro tip here. They often oversell the Princess Premier package. So as soon as you get it, try to make your dinner reservations right away, or else you'll be waiting on the ship to get in because the reservations fill up quick. All right, so you are getting ready to embark on the ship. All right, there is one critical thing that you need to know here about the embarkation process, and it's one that really slows everything down, and it's not being prepared to go through security. You want to make sure that you have everything out of your pockets. You want to have any medical equipment, medications in your luggage, and have your travel documents ready to go. It really did hem up our process.
Yes,
the people not being prepared to go through security. So do yourself a favor and be prepared.
And do everybody behind you a favor as well.
Yes. I mean, it would have gone a lot. Once we were through security, it went a breeze. Yep. But it took us 40 minutes just to get through security because people just weren't ready to go through it.
Right. So number 4 to know is this is a beautiful ship. It really is.
Very.
The layout can be slightly confusing. I think especially if you have cruised often and are kind of used to some other more traditional layouts. For example, getting to the Wakeview bar and pool area, you have to, I'm going to forget, I think, but you have to access it from the aft of the ship on deck 9?
Yep, you had to literally, you can't access deck 8 aft on deck 8. You had to go up to 9 and then back down on the aft then. You can either take the stairs, from the All-American Diner, or you can take the elevator in the back there.
Which is one small elevator.
Yep.
Just, right.
At the very, very aft of the ship.
Right.
There's also other areas where you to get to certain dining rooms, you had to go up, to go over, and go down. So do yourself a favor, check out the map of this ship.
And check out some of the ship tours.
Yeah, that would be great. Yep. All right. Now, before we go on to number 5, I just want to offer up our services here. This is what we do. We help first-time cruisers or any cruiser to remove the stress of all this. Why not let the cruise lines pay us to help you?
Right. That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. We will leave our contact information and links to contact us in the description below. We are here for you. We are here to help you get on the Star Princess.
I think especially if it's your first time or you're a first-time cruiser or haven't cruised often, because there are so many things when we first started cruising that we didn't even know were part of the experience or, weren't worried about. And some things we didn't even realize until we were after we were off a ship. And we were like, oh, didn't know that was a thing. So having a travel agent kind of helps with that.
All right, you want to go and give them number 5, babe?
Sure. Number 5 is if you're going to go to a major production or one of the shows, get there early. The venues on the ship are rather small. I feel like a little bit tighter. They don't serve drinks there. I mean, they're kind of different than on a lot of other ships, and they do fill up really quickly.
Yeah, and I think you touched on a critical one there, which is a bonus mistake. Take your drink with you to the show.
And because you can have drinks in the show, it's just they don't have bar service or anything like that.
That was a good one, babe. Yeah, glad you brought that up. All right, number 6. If you have the drink package, all right, and I'm talking Princess Plus or Princess Premier. And again, we will leave a link to that video right here on screen. Know what they cover, okay? And that video that we have will discuss exactly and go over everything that is and isn't covered. For example, all right, Princess Plus will allow you up to $15 per drink, but you're capped at 15 drinks for the day. Where Princess
Right.
Premier will allow you $20 a drink, and you're allowed unlimited drinks a
Right.
day.
It also, if you're somebody who likes to drink, I'm a Hennessy girl, so I tend to like to get a pour of Hennessy. With the Premier package, I could get a double, which was kind of nice.
Right.
Saved me a trip to the bar. So number 7 is be prepared to be so spoiled by the technology on this ship, especially
Yeah.
the medallion technology.
It was really nice.
And then if you do have the drink package, it just adds an extra layer of spoiled to it because you can order a drink from anywhere on the ship and they can find you anywhere on the ship. Now you can only order it in the piazza in the evening, the pool deck.
Anytime on the pool deck,
Right.
yeah.
And the Lido.
Well, the Lido is the pool deck.
Yeah.
And then
Um,
any time from your cabin.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yep.
true. Now, you can also order it from the phone app from your cabin.
Correct.
And the tablet outside of the door,
Well,
I love to.
the medallion service is connected through your app.
Well,
So
that's true.
the medallions are GPS technology. And just to show you one. Here you go. You got one right here. So you can see that? That's my medallion
Yep.
from the Star
And
Princess.
you can wear them around your neck like you would a
Yep.
chip card. I literally just had something that I put here. in
And
the
then
back
I
of my
wore
watch
mine
band.
on my wrist like a watch.
Yep.
So you don't need a cruise card. Princess Medallion's the way to go for them.
And it really does
It's
spoil
spoil you.
And I was also going to mention the tablet outside the door. And the
digital display on the
when
cabin.
you get close to your door unlocks for you. It also greets you, whoever's medallion it picked up. You can, let your room attendant know, service, not service, if you need something special, and they'll see it on the pad.
And at first I was like, okay, yes, so what? It unlocks your door for you.
Yep, me too. But especially
when
if you're
you get
coming
there
back with things in
and
your
all you have to
hand
do
and-
is just, yeah,
Yep.
you don't have to touch it.
You don't have to stress because it turns green, so you know as you're coming down the hallway, it's
yeah,
unlocked,
the
you're walking
doorknob lights up green,
Mhm.
tells you it's unlocked. It's spoiling.
in. It really is.
All right, number 8, and this is for our casino players. Okay, so if you're getting ready to cruise the Star Princess, now this actually applies to all Princess cruises. The last sea day, if you play for points, those points don't count. They stop the night before. So anything that you're playing on that last sea day is just merely for fun. It will not count towards your rewards points.
Fun and hopefully winning, but
Yeah, you're literally playing to win
yeah,
or
it would be
lose.
for cash. Yeah, exactly. Number 9. Although there is a lot to do on the ship and there's lots of entertainment, this is not a party ship. There are some late night activities, silent discos, dances, so on and so forth, and we don't do a lot of those things. But what we did and what we heard, if you're showing up to them expecting a more party, big, loud vibe, you might be disappointed. Maybe not every time.
Yeah,
but
if you're
most
expecting
times.
to show up and show out,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not the ship for you.
No.
But that doesn't mean it wasn't a good time.
Oh,
It
no.
was, and they do a great job at bringing you in and entertaining you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and there's plenty to do. It's just
Yes.
if you're, especially like if you're a night owl and it's just not the
Right.
vibe. Although I think there were pretty late teen activities, which was interesting.
Yep.
Probably to give everybody else a break and let them go party.
All right, so number 10. All right, so there is what they call Spellbound on the ship. Now, it's connected to the Magic Castle in California, and we did it and we loved every minute of it. It is not food related, it is just drinks related, and it's a magic show. But it is not included in your cruise fare. If you purchase it prior to your cruise, it was $45 a person. But if you purchase it on ship, for us, it was $54 a person. All right, so just be prepared. If you're going to do it, I would suggest buying it ahead of time and picking your night. You're allowed to be in there the entire night once you're in. You'll get 2 drinks included in your $45 if you purchased ahead of time. You'll get entertained in the room itself. There's a lot to entertain you. They have a roaming magician that'll do card tricks that you really liked.
Yeah.
And then where we couldn't film at all was in the back where they have the master
And
magician.
it's a small, very intimate
Yep.
magic show feeling.
So everybody gets included in the
Yes,
show.
yes.
You can't help it.
I just wanted to add that the environment of the magic show that was really cool. Just being in the room and having time to wander around and look at the exhibits was very neat.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the drink package but you enjoy drinks, this really is kind of a good deal because you get 2 drinks as part of the experience, and they aren't inexpensive, little rum drink. They are
they're high
end, like really well done, cool
Yeah,
drinks.
you got 4 drinks out of the deal.
No, you had one, I think. Didn't you? Did you? You did, right?
I had part
You
of
had
one. I'm not much of a drinker, and they were a little strong for me. Let's just put it
like
that
I
way.
said, you will definitely get your money's worth because you're probably getting $40 in alcohol.
All right, so that's going to do it for our 10 mistakes we think you should avoid when getting ready to sail the Star Princess. If you want to know what embarkation day was like, and this is going back to talking about security and all that other stuff, we're going to leave that video right here for you on screen. We suggest you give it a watch. That way you know what you're going to be expecting, right? And if you're already booked on the Star Princess, or if you sailed the Star Princess, and we appreciate you watching, let us know in below what you liked the most, and give us your tip what new Star Princess people should look forward to.
And definitely, if you watch the video and then do the Star Princess, we'd love for you to kind of check back in and let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'd also appreciate the like and subscribe if you're so inclined.
And as always,
Seize the day.